Welcome back to the Spoonie and Caregiver Life podcast with me, your host, Jordan Banderas. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes of your favorite podcast. And let's go ahead and get started. Now, today is Memorial Day. I've been thinking a lot about this. I've been talking a lot about communication and certain skills that we need so we can actually help our spoonies and our caregivers as well, and even ourselves. So today I want to talk about kindness because I feel like for some reason we don't know the actual definition of kindness, to be honest. The reason why I say that is because some people believe that kindness means the ability to be friendly, generous, or considerate, which it is true, but I have also heard other people say kindness means doing something for others that they wouldn't do for themselves. When I first heard that, I was like, I have never heard that version of kindness. So, just like me, most people don't understand that the word has multiple meanings. Like, I didn't know, and I don't feel bad about it. It's just like, I honestly didn't know. Because I always thought that kindness was the only first part of the definition I mentioned. So I tried to be friendly, generous, and considerate. That's what I tried to be. But I knew something was missing, and my wife kept saying it. It's like, there's something that you're missing. There's something that you're missing. And I didn't know what. So it wasn't until I heard this new definition, the one that you don't see in the actual dictionary, that I was like, maybe this is the definition I should be using for my version of kindness. But one thing that is hard to do is like this. How can we use this definition of kindness all of the sudden when we thought we knew what genuine kindness was our entire lives, which it wasn't working for us, or in this case for me, but when I started to utilize kindness in my life, I tried to be more kind to myself using the definition I didn't know, which again is doing something for others that they wouldn't do for themselves. So I tried to do things for myself that I wouldn't do otherwise, but I couldn't do it because I never treated myself like that. So it felt out of the norm. So you might be hearing this and feel the same way when you try this new different version of kindness in your life, because it's something out of the norm. Like literally you have to step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes being rude to ourselves or putting ourselves down, not taking care of ourselves, that's actually part of our comfort zone. That's one thing that I realized with me. And it happens to a lot of people. So this whole kindness situation, this kindness discussion came about by discussing this issue with my Spoonie. Like I mentioned, like she was saying, like there's something missing. You need to work on something, but she didn't know what. I didn't know what. And we finally figured it out because she has become my guiding light. Like I have learned so much from her and she has learned so much from me. That's why we're a team and now we're working on kindness. We've been practicing the words and actions with each other related to kindness. It has been life-changing, and I'm going to be honest with that. I'm going to tell you, like, it has changed our lives because I love it. She has loved it as well. And the best part is that I feel fantastic about treating myself with something that I wouldn't do for myself. It could be, going on a vacation. It could be buying something for myself. It could just be, go get a massage. It could be just anything. How about like just even relaxing all day and just not doing anything? Because, life hits you. You have to work. You have to do all these things. So sometimes just doing that is a way of being kind to yourself. Resting is kindness too. Now, you might say, what if I'm alone and I don't have a kindness guru that I could learn this from? Well, great question, because this is what happened to me before my wife I had a skewed version of kindness. Well, let me tell you this though. There are so many Spoonies out there, and sometimes they can be our family members, neighbors, friends, clients, workers, co-workers, anybody in your life. So anybody in your life can teach you about this because everyone receives and gives kindness differently. So you might have one version of kindness, which is their regular, like, oh, you have to be friendly, you have to be um, generous or considerate, and that's your version of kindness. But for somebody else, it might be something completely different, like this other version that I've been talking about, which is doing something for someone that they wouldn't do for themselves. So if somebody's doing that to you, they're being kind because that's their version of kindness. But that's how I see it, at least. And now, when you see it this way, that everybody receives and gives kindness differently, it gives you the opportunity to learn from everybody, because pretty much you're going to learn something new from everybody in regards to how they perceive or receive kindness. And one thing that we have to do if you decide to go this route is that we need to make sure that we listen. This is an essential step, which is something that I have talked about in a previous episode. And one of the things that in my case happened is that as a Spoonie, my wife showed me kindness in both ways. So if you have a Spoonie, he or she might be able to teach you kindness or show you kindness. Because if you were raised like me, probably you don't even know what kindness is. And I learned that from her, okay? I learned that from her. It has helped us know how to take care of ourselves as we wouldn't have done this before, pretty much. And it's true. So with that being said, if you can't give kindness to yourself, find someone you can show it to, because examples are amazing. Your Spoonie, your friends, patients, or anybody around you will watch and learn as well to be kind. So by you showing them kindness, they might be able to learn how to be kind to themselves and others. Or by you listening to other people that are kind, you can actually learn as well. That's pretty much what I did. And here's the thing though, with everything that has happened this past year because of the pandemic, and like I said, today is Memorial Day, I think we need to pass kindness, both kinds, around like candy. It will make the world a better place. And when we have Spoonies or we're going through something in our lives, doing either version of kindness is going to help that person, and it's going to help us too, because we will be able to become part of their team. So we will be there to watch them get better, and we will feel good about that. So we might even start giving kindness to ourselves because we know it works. Once I saw it with my wife, I know it works. So I started treating myself with kindness. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. Today was a short episode because I don't want to take too much time on Memorial Day for you. You have to enjoy the day, spread the kindness with your family and your friends. So in this situation, that's it for today. And thank you again for all your feedback, all your support. I really, really appreciate it. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. That's how we grow, and we're actually reaching more people, which I really appreciate. It's all thanks to you. And don't forget to give us a comment, a like, and everything. That way we can actually reach more people. And if you want to share your story, don't forget to send it to me at the Spoonie and Caregiver Life at gmail.com, or you can post it on the Facebook community. And by the way, you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook as well. I already mentioned it. See, I'm enjoying my Memorial Day, so I'm a little off today, but that's fine. So anyway, with that said, I'll leave you like always. Always take care of yourself and have a great day. and be kind to yourself.